Hello guys, my name is Nicholson and today I am going to show you a new program that I found. It's called Buildbox. So Buildbox is a gaming platform for making games. So programming, it's easy and it's good for making more complicated games. So this is Buildbox. Nice games. Oops. So Buildbox is like Scratch but can make way more complicated games. It's better. And you can also publish your games into the App Store or Play Store. So I'm going to show you today how to download it. Search Buildbox download on your computer. It only works on computers. So download Buildbox. Welcome to Buildbox. And then download. If you have Windows, you can go for download for Windows. And when you go press download for Windows, it starts downloading here. So I won't download it because I already downloaded it already. So when you finally start downloading it, open one down and then it will open. And then you have to put your email address. If you don't have one, you can make one. So you'll go on Buildbox. Okay. Now I'm going to show you how to make an easy Buildbox game. It's going to be easy to do. So here, press create new project. When you create new project, you'll be introduced with 2D game, 3D game, wizard. So today we're just going to do 3D game. Okay, we have our cube. Our cube is over here. The cube. So we go to ground. The first thing we should do, ground, no ground. With our cube, we set the coordinates to scale to position y 0, negative 0, negative 1. And then to be exactly underneath the game. So this will be a platform. So we're going to make a cube that jumps, that rolls. So this is our cube. And now we're going to stretch it up with this. Wait, we put it at the center. Stretch. And stretch more over here. And here. Now, this is what I have seen. Then I want to make it shorter and move it up. It's way easier to do it with a mouse because you can scroll in with the mouse instead of having to put your fingers on the touchpad. So now we have our cube, our platform. So we name this ground. So that's when our cube will be touching the ground. Now we're going to go to asset library. Then we have cube, cylinder, plane, pyramid, sphere, torus, cube, dashes, helix, hexagon, half ring, and triangle. The smart assets, all the different smart assets. But all we need right now is a cube. We put the cube into the character. Move the cube in characters. And now this is the camera view, so that's what the player in the game will be seeing. So since this is the ground, we want to make it wider so that the player gets more time to move. And we move the ground over here and the ground over here. So this will be the borderline. The borderline will be where the player cannot touch the cubes anymore. So we stretch it out and move it here. And then we make it thinner. Move it once more. Okay, I made a small mistake. We don't need to do that again. You just select it and then press D and it duplicates. So you can duplicate it and it's easy. don't have to do it again. So right now, we put our cube, go to player view, and this is what you'll be seeing when you first enter the game, without all the grids and all. So now, since we have our main character in the ground, we're gonna change our physics. Oh, first we name it Cubus. Yeah, Cubus. And collision group. Collision group is the collision group of what it is. A character is the main character. It's you, the player. Enemy is the entity that attacks you. Platform is the ground, and coin, you know what it is. So Cubus is a character, and ground is a platform. And physics, I'll explain that later, but put for ground static, and Cubus dynamic. Affects assets character, affect assets platform. Affect assets is same as collision group. So now we duplicate and delete the cube. If we keep the cube, so these are the scenes. The scenes is like a path that connects together to make one path. So you see what I need later. So why I want you to delete the cube? If you don't delete the cube, see right now what happens. All cubes are there, like that. And so now, we delete the cube. So there will be only one cube in one scene. And the next thing we're going to do is set the affect assets, the physics to kinematic, so it doesn't fall through the cube. Okay, they're not really connected, so I have to go to ground, and stretch it, and also stretch this, and stretch this. Now it's gonna be like that, nice. Okay. Well, I just want to make sure the Y is the same. Yeah. Okay, now it's nice. So now we want to make the player move. So we go to Cubus and double click movement. You see, these are the nodes. Nodes is the code of the player. So what it does for the code. So go to movement and move enabled, and want it to set Z to -16. So it should start moving. So we want the camera to lock to the cube because it just moves like that. So we go to camera, position follow, and Cubus. So we will be moving with the cube instead of the cube moving. Just notice the cube was too big, so I want to reduce the size. Okay, the size is now nice. Now we want to move the cube by moving your hands. So touch move, enabled, and do that. And you can touch the cube for it to move, like that. So the game will be dodging the enemies. Cubus looks plain, so I want to give him a color. But this won't be cool, so we want to change the texture of the cube. So you can just go to Google and download a photo. So smiley face. So we download this, save image, save, and then we take the photo, move it here, and then put it in the photo. So now Cubus looks like a cube, invisible one, because I used a PNG file. But you can change that by changing the rotation. I changed the wrong one. Okay. Now that's better. Yeah, I don't like it too. So let's find a better one. Not a PNG. Save. Take this to Buildbox. Yeah, that's better. Now I want to change the. Guys, just look at our baby moon. Don't you feel proud? And next week, I'm going to show you how to make enemies and more. So keep tuned, subscribe, and like. Goodbye.